It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this AFL alumni. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tennessee Titans. All that and more coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, Color Dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position, but the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from Nashville. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the number one goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Third and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he will go all the way. Calvin Ridley, touchdown Tennessee. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. First and 10. Herbert gonna throw on this first play. Oh, and they're gonna get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do as defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a 2nd and long. They got to get back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. It's a big one for the Chargers. 35 yards. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That one complete to McConkey. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
Nice job finding a gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Herbert. Under pressure, now he's going to go down, back at the 8-yard line.
You can see this quarterback, he has a lot of confidence in his legs as he escapes the pocket to extend these plays downfield. But let's give credit to the defensive front. They continued to pursue, and they were able to take him down behind the line for a sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Glad McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense ready to get going with their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. They get the Alabama man, the former first-round pick, J.C. Latham. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Second and 11. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Ladd McConkey deep for the Chargers. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Now it's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
We'll try the right side this time. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. This is caught down that right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Here's a third down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Tennessee. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, faking the give. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are back within 4 at 14-10. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. He's got room to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
I've always gone with the logic on the zone read, Mike, defensively, that you want to tackle the back. Make the quarterback keep it, because in this case, as you see, he gives the ball to his back with a hole. He can take it a long way.
Herbert now on 1st down. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back in Music City after this. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert to the air again. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 34 yards. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. from the 50. He'll set him to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Back to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Putting the tight end in motion. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now a deep ball. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are able to cut it to 4, 17-13. Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. To the ground, he'll get it again. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now we're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he's going to have enough there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. Following the penalty, they'll run it, and he will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Third down, 3 to go. And that is incomplete. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Give up the middle to Harris. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Pistol here for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run on 2nd down. And he's in! Touchdown, LA. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is hard! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll look to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Titans.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quickly to the outside and complete. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Herbert to the air again. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
And this is gonna be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he gets him out of danger and then some, up past the 20-yard line.
Well, how quickly things can flip. You find yourself backed up near your own goal line, and then you pick up a big gain on first down. Got a lot more breathing room now. Now they're going to hope to take this possession and finish with some points.
So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
3rd down and 9. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete. We're all set to kick this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's a zone read to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Tight end on the move left. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Complete. Ridley on the reception. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And now here comes the punt team. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Now a handoff, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Throwing now from the gun. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result? 2 points.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Herbert. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. Third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. To take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, faking the give. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Titan first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Titans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, a run with Harris. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On the give, it's Harris. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the game, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Now it's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, LA. Up the middle they go. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on, and he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Tight end going in motion here. To throw, it's Herbert. That one taken in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He gets it to go, and the Chargers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Another run here with Harris. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
They'll try to set up the screen here. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Look at that! Slinged it across his body and connected. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. On the handoff, Pollard. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Here's a designed run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short gain.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. That's on the guard, Zion Johnson. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, L.A. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and After this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. His kick is good. And the Chargers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To the left side, caught by Ridley. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9, and the drive continues. They'll look to throw yet again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's 2nd down and 3. Back to the air one more time. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. But now after that first down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
They'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Throwing again, Herbert. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.